It's another day of Fire Emblem. This might be been a few days since the last recording of Fire Emblem, as we've got some interesting banners that came, and I am still on a summoning adrenaline rush. Like I just can't. I just want 5 stars. Like I've never been this fixated before on just trying to get specifically Camilla from the special Double Heroes banner. I have gotten a lot of feathers from playing a lot of chain challenge maps and everything else along the lines. I think we'll just crack open our little orb stash. Not really that much. I have other orbs there, but not, I guess not. Yeah, I've been doing more chain challenges between last episode and now. It's been 2 days roughly. I started doing the main stories instead of the paralogs. Found the paralogs, we've gotten to a point where it's a little bit difficult. We can't just auto battle in the background and just forget about it. I actually have to manually move them because the AI is no longer smart enough to make the correct decisions against the enemies. So that was a little change, but I didn't realize there were the book chain challenges, and we have many books to go through. So there's all the orbs there for us. Each one is just still the 2, 2, and 4, so it's 8 per thing. But enough about that. What we're really here for is for the summoning. We have the Summer Longing banner, the first summer banner for maybe like a week, and the next one comes another summer banner drops. Let's see, who are the units for this one? We got Duo Shamir, Deadeye, Remote Sparrow, Assault 4, Field Smoke. Assault 4 is new. Is upgraded from Assault 3. Completely reworked if you ask me. Partnership Bow, the Paragraph Attacks. Pretty sure it's like the Pelagia effect, where it cares about debuffs. And Dual Skill of Gravity and Feud. Frozen 5 rows, 5 columns, so essentially the entire map. We got Mercenary, Shine Shez, Sword Cav, Swift Slice A, she's got her unique A skill, low speed defense 4, the first tier 4 low skill. Attack defense menace, Glimmer, Surface Spire, Kanto, Brave Weapon, Sunshine, Valiant Ephora, another Cav unit, Axis Time, Sea Pump Splitter, Bonfire, Attack Defense 4, Alarm Attack Defense. I think it might be the first alarm skill for attack defense. The previous alarm skill we had was 2, I think, but I know definitely was on Nerthus. The light mythic that was from books 8, 7. I don't know what book we're on. And the last 5-star unit we can get is Summer Princess LRChel. Inside Parcel Plus, which is inheritable. Staff which is pretty nice. Earth Wind Bomb Plus, which is interesting, but people don't really use bomb skills that often. Blade Session 3 and Master Staff 3. Nothing really there. If I had to pick a color, I think Shez still might be better than the Duo. And then, so I'm gonna go. Maybe we go for the Duo. Not really. They're both kind of, for me, the same tier. So I'm gonna go red. I'm gonna do blue-red. We already have a Shez. Oh, having another Shez just makes it a little bit weird, but there was no red this time, so we'll go for the blue. Not really gonna go too heavy. I'm not really too interested in any of these characters. Summer banners are not really for me. So there's that. The Corian, free summon. I'm trying not to spend as many orbs on these banners as I'm trying to save as much as I can for the Double Heroes. Oh yeah, the Alarm Speed Defense. Noah from the Heroes Mythic banner. We have the Focus Heroes with low skills. Let's see. We got Catherine here. Whisper 3, low speed defense. Univer, attack res speed push 4, low attack res 3, and joint drive res. And we also have Julian close foil with low attack speed. I mean, those foils like close counter, but I don't think you can counterattack if sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast finish damage. Oh, they have to add bow and dagger is already range units, range attacks. So I guess we'll go with red. The primary, blue is a backup. I want to reach, so we're gonna go for red for Catherine. Well, that's her name. At 3-star Kamui. Now I would have been fine with 3-star Crown, but we'll have more chances for that later. Focus, yep. Focus weekly revival 60. We have Sword of Stars Marita. Let's call 3. Rather attack 3. Attack speed solo 3. Pretty good fodder. And we got Microwave and Idle Memori. Shield Session 3, Vengeful Fire 3, Bonfire, and Shooting Starlet Eleona? Eleonora? Value attack speed plus, attack speed push 4, speed defense ruse, and bow that is a fire sweep effect. We have to have a speed check. I guess we'll do red colors. Get the one red. Maybe we should have gone for the colors. Possibly could have been her, but I doubt it. I would rather have the Marita. Then maybe we can fodder off our Elir to a Lumera. Now we get easy plus 10. Well, easier than, but it's easier to get a plus 10 Lumera than it is to get a plus 10 Elir. Next banner we have is Focus Weekly Revival 26. A lot of old school units. Lady of the Lake of Zura. Speed plus 3, Fortify Res 3, and Sing. With infantry, we got Lionheart Illigan, with Furion Lunge. Okay. And we got Leaders Forest Third Ray, Garden Sacrifice, Quickly plus 3, Speed Ploy. Out of the 3, I'm going for blue, I would like an Azura. I don't really want Illigan, so I guess we're gonna go colorless. Maybe we got an off focus. I don't think Third Ray was colorless, maybe she was. Come on, Dwyer! We need as many Dwyers as we can. I'll take a Marlinus. Once again, means Mercy fodder. We never have enough of those. The more teams you build, the more fodder you need. Next banner, we have Focus Hero. Focus Heroes with solo skills. We have Fallen Dimitri. Attack speed solo 3, Martyrs Lion, Tempest 3. Got Morgan, attack defense solo 4, dive bomb 3, attack defense menace. Super good fodder skills, especially on a flyer, especially on the solo. Give him dive bomb 3 and attack defense menace. And the last unit we have on this banner is Rule Breaker Mage Nyx, speed res solo 4, null follow 3, Luna. Unique weapon out of 3. I really want Fallen Morgan, so I'm gonna go for a green. Perfect, we got one green orb, 3%. Not as high as 4%, but I feel like the 4% sweet. If we have to get anything, I don't know. And we got regular Keen Mercenary Shez. Shame we didn't get Morgan. I would have loved to get a Morgan. We also get her through the codes, but I'm not really too keen on that. Okay, we're going back in for the Focus Double Special Heroes banner. We want. Not need, but want a Camilla. I'd rather get Seal for S4, low salvo from Ophelia, so that we get a clean. We have a better premium B skill for non-infantry red tome mages. For example, Cabin Flyers can use Special Spiral 4, so Seal Res 4 is a nice alternative. And close salvo as well, because attack res finish 4 is very difficult to give off. Oh! This is the perfect ring. This is what I've been waiting for. We're gonna do colorless and reds because last time we spent 100 orbs. We only specifically went on red. I feel like our 5 stars were a lot less compared to when we did red and colorless. I think we spent a total of maybe 300, 400 orbs. So that's a little painful, but I think we had a better luck when we went for both colors instead of just one. Melt off of smoke, come on. Of course, if it is a red orb, we're gonna have to win the 50% coin flip of it being a duo Lind or Camilla, and the Colossus, we would preferably want more Elises. Poetic Justice, Even Recovery, Return Plus, I think? Rescue Plus is always nice to have. And or maybe we could merge them up if we get enough. Triandra, I believe we have 4 copies, so if we wanted to, we can make a +3 merge. Really don't want more Triandras, because if we merge up Triandras, it doesn't really need the merges, like compared to Elise or any other unit that actually needs the merges for the stats. Dancers with merges are a little bit awkward because the stats that they gain from the merges don't really help them out much, because most of the time they will be using their dance skill and not really for attacking. That was an absolutely terrible circle. No 5-star, just all 4 stars. That was quite saddening. I mean, 4 stars, I think it was 1 4-star and 4 3-stars. On to the second ring, so it was a good 20 orbs right there already. That Drog. Oh yeah, I love seeing Drogs, you know, there's always my favorite armored unit. Yep, so much potential there. Blushing Beauty Olivia, I really wish to give Olivia a resplendent skin, because like, I think Olivia was like one of the earlier units when the game first came out. She was implemented, and her art style, like when you compare it to the newer units, it just looks completely different. Like if you look at Jacob, look at Olivia's art and then Jacob's art. There's like some similarity, but there's also like a discrepancy between them. So, and I really wish. I feel like she definitely needs a revamp in artwork. We might pull in the Green Orb because I have been thinking that. Mel Morgan this time? We're gonna pause that train of thought. Mel Morgan, I feel like he could be pretty. He's got an interesting preferred weapon. I think it's like an attack speed smoke type of deal, which is pretty interesting. But where was I going with the previous train of thought? Oh right, I was thinking that maybe we go for the green orbs as well. I would not mind a Leo, so I can give Ophelia Remote Sparrow as well. We're getting all these interesting red units. Red's like, I'm pretty sure red has the most amount of units possible. 5, excluding the 5-star, I'm pretty sure just the 4 stars. Is it? Oh, another Henry, man, come on. This is something terrible. Yeah, I was saying, I feel like maybe we can go for Remote Sparrow on Ophelia as well, so we have some options on our A skill, because currently for non-infantryans we have Attack Rest Solo 4, which, you know, it's not the worst. Like an alternative of Close Salvo. Boy. Hopefully 50 orbs in already. The one red one color is perfect. Right, we're going strong on this one. You know, greens and blues, colors we aren't looking for. Another infantry. I feel like at this point maybe we can just look at our red units and maybe find a +10 right there somewhere. Of course we would need 200,000 feathers, but I think we're fairly close to. We'd probably get to like a +7, maybe. Maybe an 8, depending if we send. We exchange a lot of our combat manuals for feathers. I haven't really been sending our units home. I've just been turning them all into combat manuals just in case I need them in the future. We go for the full ring. Depending if we get a 5-star here. I swear, if we get another land, I'm gonna lose my mind. Ooh, yay, a 4-star Soleil. I do like Soleil's artwork. As the character's interesting. I did play Fates. I haven't really played Northside. I started with Hoshido. That's the game I got. Then that was the easier version of the two. And then I played Revelations. And then I started doing Nor. And I got so late in Revelations. Of course, you get it very late in the game in terms of Revelations. Spoilers. But Nor, I don't know, the possibilities are, developments are much more diverse when you compare it to Nor's path. But again, we almost left the circle. Not just there. We grab this colors, please, Elise. Such a strong unit. I would be okay with more copies. They can fodder more or merge. I'm thinking like, what would be better? Having merging up Elise, maybe it's like a +1, I think. Because if we keep going more Elises, we merge her as high as possible. We're losing on the amount of heals we can give. Poetic Justice, even recovery. Not sure about attack speed, catch 4, return plus, and the special I can't remember the name of right now, surprisingly. Oh man, dude. This is the 5 stars we probably should have had, but we got extremely lucky on our first round of summoning in this banner. I guess we did have like, I want to say like 200 orbs when we first started this banner, summoning this banner. But I did not feel this bad. Maybe I was just too blinded by the orb. I was paying attention by the orb count and we just got so many in a row. More Morgans. I would like a 5-star now. We're getting pretty up there, and we're so many colors. I think we'll just go for the one top and maybe just skip out on the other two as much as it pains me. I think we should just stay on the path of red for now. We really want the Camilla more than anything is a Camilla. I swear if I get a Lind, I'm just gonna stop on this banner completely and just hopefully save orbs for November when she comes back on her debut banner. At that point, that will be the last opportunity, guaranteed opportunity that I have for summoning Camilla. If not now, and then. If not then never. Like a 2. Come on, man. Stall, you're not even that great. Get him back in there. I'm just not avoiding colorless. I don't want to break this pity. This is where we break our pity right here. I can feel it. It's colorless. It's low % chance of a 5-star, and only 1 orb. Oh, surprisingly we didn't. We're Klein. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh my. Red has so many units that getting a red orb is actually fairly high compared to every other color. Colors being the lowest. And when you include it being a 5-star, I think it's... Here's a green as the highest, and then next comes up red in terms of 5 stars. Then blue, and like always, colorless is last. Oh, red orb, finally. Went like 3 frames of just no reds. And of course the 1 red we get is just, it's nothing. It's a 3-star. Not even a good 3-star. It's actually a trash 3-star. Selef is such an old school unit. I can feel the 5 stars in the colors. Jesus. I really just want the Camilla. Perfect. 2 red orbs, 2 chances. I hate skipping all those colors because there probably it was a 5-star in there, but it breaks our pity back all the way back down to 6%. Getting this high of a pity rate doesn't really want me. I really don't feel like holding on the colors until we actually do get a 5-star. My sadness knows no bounds. We're going for this color orb, and then I'm done. I'm done with this game. Of course, the Merlins. How many Lins do we have now? how many Lins do we have now? 4. I mean, it's a plus speed Lin. I don't. Is it better than what we had? Is it really? Probably. I mean, we probably want as much speed as we can, but God. Brother, why? Also, I still get to merge up Marianne's because I don't want to lose. I really don't want to level her back up to 40 because it's a pain. Let's make another Julia. All right, depression arc begins. We're gonna go for another one. 6%. Come on, give me the Camilla. We can squeeze in another ring. We got 3 summons with these orbs. Another ideal ring gone because of my short sight. At least it was a Crom. At least it was a Crom. I'm not that sad. I have. F it, we're going for this colorless orb. 6%, let's go! Yep, that checks out. That's just how gotcha games are, you know. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's a plus speed. Actually, what we're looking best. What's her? Yep, we can go 40 summons and not get 1 and 2 after. But there she is, and I got the colorless. Alright, I'm gonna clean out my barracks and I'll be right back. You know what pains me the most is that all of these units here were from our previous 2 summoning rounds. 150 orbs only got us 2 5-stars. Notably better IVs, but I don't think that was worth the 150 orbs. How last time we got fairly lucky with good stuff, so it really does sadden me to see these ratios. You see, we cut down. We were actually at 298 units in our barracks before I thinned out barracks. By creating a bunch of combat manuals. Went back down to 180, around roughly half. It really does suck. Quite a lot. The worst part is, remember how I spent 800 codes on Bernadetta for attack speed solo floor? Well, it turns out Male Shez is gonna be a Heroic Grail unit, our new Heroic Grail unit. I think he's currently out right now in Tempest Trials. Yeah. Hooray, dialogue, skip. Yeah. Let me just quickly find Milshez so I could show you my pain. Attack Speed Solo 3 just got added to the Heroic Grail system. Remember how I was saying I can't give attack speed solo 4 because they're all locked behind 5-star units? Well, there's Milshez. He's also a flyer with attack speed solo 3. The timing could not have been any worse, because if I had, now knowing Milshez was coming and now is in the game, got a copy, gave it to Corin, Green Corin specifically. Also could have given attack speed solo 4 while I was giving low speed defense. It would have been perfect instead of having to use attack speed bond 4. Well, that plan didn't come to fruition because I didn't know and couldn't have any. Also, there were a bunch of Grand Hero Battle maps. I would say maybe like half of them. I think there's one map that I just couldn't do. I just didn't have enough units from that game. But we did miss out on a few codes there. Aether Raids is Aether Raids. We're just... Again, we're gonna just keep that in the background until we pivot back our direction from arena to that. And I think the worst part is the next arena season, arena week. It's gonna be units. We're gonna have to. It's gonna be the summer units. We're gonna pull for some. I don't think Melchez is part of the banner. And stop! I don't think I even played yesterday, so I didn't get to use the arena. Raise our score. But we're gonna probably demote. Sucks. Entire point of pulling for Hinoka was to hopefully raise it higher, maybe. That, like by at least 2 stages, like 21. I think 20 or 21 was. I think our highest was probably 20. So I would have liked to gone back up. Probably could have if I actually played enough games. Who knows? But there's that, and then the summoning did not go as planned. It was quite the opposite, actually. It was just all pain. Let's see, we got the Tempest Trial, or the new Paralog. Should be a Tempest Trial? Yeah, Tempest Trial quests. Refinement Stones, more energies, a little bit more feathers. And I think I'm just not gonna make an episode for a few days. I'm gonna grind these maps. I'm gonna grind as many of these chapters as I can on all these books for 8 orbs. It's gonna be like 8 orbs an hour. Because again, I don't really pay attention to them. It would be faster if I actually did give it my full attention and played the maps properly, because it's a lot faster than if I were to leave it to the AI. I just auto-battle them and then put the game in the background and then focus on other work that I have to do. And each chapter is 90 energy. No, 70. The new chapter, so after chapter tab, each segment. There we go. Segment section. I just use an energy pot. We have so many. They're there for a reason. I'm gonna just like, it's the best way I could use these. And we're still 2 fruits away from changing Hinoka into plus speed IV, so we can use her in what's it called? In summer duels favorably. I will get the team together. If I want to do some more summer duels, we have much more units. This is one I was thinking of running with, but the episode's getting a little bit too long, so I'm probably just gonna save that for next time. Will probably be another summoning episode. I'm probably sick of it now, but again, like this time, I got 150 orbs. They all disappeared. We got 2 fire stars to show for it. If I probably just focused on both colorless and red, not instead exclusively. It's just like our legendary Hinoka banner. If I exclusively summon for one color, our 5-star pool quantity, 5 stars we have to show for is just not as high as if we were to go for multiple colors, because each one had like an 8% chance of at some point. I would like to have a remote Sparrow for Ophelia, but primarily against Seal Res 4 and Close Salvo, or Flyers and Cavalry Red Tome users. The Spice Battle 4 is actually quite difficult to inherit. Of course, we had Core and made it easier, but we wasted ours in a sense. So that's gonna be all from me. We're not getting these codes fast enough to get any combat manuals. Maybe Yorn and Bruno, but barely hit 150. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna merge up some allies, and hopefully I remember to mention them then and now. Probably won't, because I'll forget. For example, I'll merge up from Mortis. We're gonna lose all 909 points of speed, but Mythic Merges are very strong. I don't think I want. We do have, where is it? Attack, defense, far save for some reason. Not even near save, it's far save, which in my opinion I think the worst. And Beast Follow-Up 3. The recent units would like Follow-Up 3, but I think the Mythic Merge much better, so we could score higher in Aether Raids. As far as the fairies, they're really strong Mythic. Foundra, can't really do much with her. Ophelia, we have a +5 in the waiting, we just gotta slowly merge her up as we go on. Marianne, don't really need merges on her. I think I'll just keep her neutral so that she has a higher attack than her speed stat. I haven't noticed that till now. I was saying, yeah, I'll probably just keep her neutral and then have Marianne fought her off for attack speed, unit, and time pulse. Nana, we do have 3 merges. I think it be better if we merge her up to a +3. So she gets hit fairly hard. And I fought her, like, attack speed menace is nice and all, and attack speed push. But the inheritance chain train is sloppy, so we're probably not gonna do that. Cornelia, we're gonna leave her at that. Elise, I think we're gonna train this one up as for speed asset and the defense flaw. And then we're gonna fodder off. We're gonna stop using this one. I could merge, probably the better, but I'd rather have more Poetic Justice, Return plus Holy Pressure fodder. We can make more staff units, which currently I think I can make one other option. That isn't really that great, but like I said, so I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna farm up all those maps for some more orb because I am fixated on this banner right here. Want the Ninja Camilla. I want to upgrade our Ophelia so we can give our red tone mages as much possible premium tier 4 skills as possible, and for different classes. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoy, and see you next time. Yes! Finally. Going for the road. Look at it.